watching me? Anyways, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Today's video is gonna be another show and tell situation, but of my ceramic work, because I realized I have not shown y'all anything from my ceramic work at all. And I know this channel is like filled with like more painting and drawing people. However, I'll show y'all the beauty of ceramic, you feel me? Because it was really like good for me to do. I like doing it, even though it made me so freaking frustrated. I love it still. So here goes the show and tell. So first I shall show you my pride and joy. I'm so proud of this lady. Okay, so this right here is obviously a mug, right? But it has a top. So I made them. I made it for me. It's for me. Okay. I was making art. We had so many prompts and stuff like that. They had to make this, make a cruise set, make tea bowls, I made what I want to make, right? So the last project, she just let us wild out. So I did. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up with this mug. And the one thing that made me a little bit mad is the fact that I made these huge. And it's a 2, 3, 4. I made 4 of these mugs, and they were huge before I put them in the kiln, and they fit perfectly. Now look, and look, they're just normal size now. They're just regular size. So I slaved in there for no reason. Okay, I mean, it's not for no reason. They're still here, you know. It just made me a little bit sad, you know. And all of them are supposed to be coasters too. This is like the only one that works. And then the flange right here is just too large. Anyway, I put my heart and soul into these. That's this one. Also another thing that made me mad is ceramics doesn't work exactly like painting. So when whatever colors you put on here are just liable to do whatever they want to at the kiln, bruh. Like this, okay, so like you get orange, red, green, yellow, blue, purple. That's supposed to be purple. That's what purple looks like. Ooh, it made me so bad. But yeah, so this, I mean, we do reduction firing, which is why all these spots are here too, which I also hate. Oxidation actually allows for more color and more vibrant colors. So I'm not jealous. Yeah, but I'm proud of them. I made them because I wanted to drink chai, and I sometimes don't drink it all. So I wanted to put a top on it so I could put it back in the fridge. And I haven't used them yet because horrendous, and also they will scratch up any surface they reside on, so I gotta do some sanding and stuff like that. And also this rim right here, I didn't glaze this because these two have to touch in the kiln. But the thing is that I could have fired it with it on the end and had the lid on the side, but then there was a chance that the lid wouldn't fit, so I had to sacrifice something. And I added this rule here, this little groove, so I can put my tea bag there so it doesn't just fall in the cup all the way and get in my way every time I try to drink it. So yeah, these are my chai cups. Yeah, that purple just makes me so mad. I don't want to think about it no more. Okay, on to the next thing. I love her so much. Like, this is like this green oxide, and this is not food safe because of the green oxide. The glaze didn't cover it well enough for it to actually be food safe, but I can put other stuff in it like jewelry and stuff like that. So this is one of my bowls that I made, and I really love the design in the middle. Also, a couple other things that have the same oxide in it to show you the variety of how different things are when they go in the kiln. This is the same oxide. Yes, this too. This green, that's what's on here, but it's all brown. Like what do things be doing in there? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, so these are some of the mugs I made back in Wheel Throwing 1 that I took, right? That bowl was from Wheel Throwing 1 as well, and I really love the design and how it came out. And I'm actually not mad at this one too, even though it didn't come out the right color. It still looks really nice, and it's very smooth. I'm so biased against things that feel nice. Yeah, so that's these. This one's super heavy too. Like I was really bad about like weight, like carving some of the weight off. I was too scared to trim. You know what I'm saying? Ceramic terminology. Anyways, next, this right here, a little cameo from this. It's another one of my bowls. It's poorly made, but I went off with this design. Okay, and I love it so much. Okay. This is another one that I did. I really like this. I waxed in these areas and dipped it in glaze so that the wax didn't touch these areas, and that's what I got as a result. It's really pretty. And it's glazed on the inside too, you know, so it's great. Also, you know, I might be jumping around. This is from Wheel Throwing 1 as well. So this is a combined form. So I threw this, I threw 2 pieces for here, I threw this, I threw 2 pieces for this, and 1 here. So that's a total of freaking 6 pieces that I threw. I could have just thrown way less, but no, I was struggling. Okay, so I had to throw more because I was struggling to combine them together. Anyways, I tried to do that same kind of pattern in here, but like much daintier lines and stuff, and I spent 2 to 4, probably like 4 hours trying to get this wax to be in a design and stuff like that, only to then put the heaviest glaze we have on top of there. So all my waxwork just got erased, washed away with the tides. I was so mad, but at least the glaze turned out okay on the inside. This basically was based off of like a human body. I wanted to draw like a woman's figure with some hips. Throw a woman's figure with some hips, but then it didn't really fit the prompt as well. And my teacher later was like, well, you can throw that. And by the time she said that, I had started doing this, so it's too late. It's too late. But yeah, so it's still nice though, and it doubles as a drum. Okay, so on to the next. I'm just jumping all over the place. This is from Wheel Throwing 2. We had to throw pictures and stuff, and I wanted to use this glaze that I made. This is what my little test cup for this glaze was, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. I want to use it on something, but as you can see, it runs horribly, right? So I made like a squiggly line, and I only glazed like half of it, and it still ran onto the kiln shelf. I know my teacher was not happy about that, because it's a big no-no. You're not supposed to let it run on the kiln shelf. She messed around and she see that your piece did it, you finna go clean the shelves. So, but she never, you know, I don't be doing that a lot though. So maybe she was merciful on me. I don't know. But anyway, very pretty. It's very purple on the outside. It's called viscous purple. I love this glaze so much. Little cameo from this as well. Also a poorly designed and poorly glazed bowl. You can hear by the texture of it, like how rough it is. But it's still cute. So yeah, these are T-bowls from Wheel 2. That was like our first assignment with T-bowls, and I had to get back into it, and I was fighting. But yeah, I think they're pretty good. The problem is this oxide that I use is blue. Everything that I glazed and touched after I used this blue had blue on it. So that was lots of fun. That made me extra mad. But you know, things happen when it comes to ceramics. Here is another project. Oh, figured you saw that. Freaking Men in Black. These are some more T-bowls. I love this because this one looks like a traditional summer T-bowl. That's what they're called when they're wide open like this. And this one is just cute because like, look at how the wax, look at how it just turned out so perfect. This is what I was talking about the blue showing up on stuff I didn't want it to, but you know, it's fine. So now, forget what you saw. These are goblets. Golly, that was loud. These are goblets. We had to make a set of them, and I really hated, like, yes, people were still making goblets, by the way, but I really hated how, like, a lot of the goblets I was seeing had these super long feet, this is what a foot is, by the way. It's just like elevation off the ground from the form with the actual volume, I guess. But they were like wine glass looking chalice, or like King Arthur looking chalices. Like, who wanna use that? Anyway, so I made the smallest foot I could possibly manage and got away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I hated it. Okay, so I fulfilled the assignment and yet still achieved what I wanted to. And it's a set of 4. It used to be 5, but I had an S crack through the middle, which means that like it was like a hole straight through the center, so it doesn't hold any water. And also, to go with these is the world's heaviest pitcher. Who will want to put water in here? It's already too heavy as is. Anyways, but these colors on here that I put on here, so that's orange, red, green, yellow, blue, purple. The kiln just do what it want to do, and so does the purple. So that was fun. Speaking of the purple, here's another one I use the purple on. This is one of my favorite. Look how cute it is. Little teapot. It's the only one that works like decently too that I made. Like the rest of them don't really pour because I messed around and made the hole super small. Like I was gonna drink loose tea, and I ain't never drunk loose tea in my life. What was I thinking? Like, you know, I could have made these holes like way bigger. Instead, I was fighting to keep glaze from out of them. Like this one ain't making it. The glaze is in there. Like, what was I doing? Anyway, I didn't have supervision at the time I made the holes, so whoops. Yeah, so I did fruit because I really wanted to do like some fruits because I thought it was super cute. even though I don't really eat fruit like that. Anyway, that's not what matters. So it's the cherry, orange, a lemon. Look at what the glaze did. Just won't be disrespectful. And a grape, and then there's a grape on the other side, and a pineapple, and an orange, and a strawberry. And you see the green just in some areas, just didn't green, but it greened over here, so like what? Anyways, I'm proud of this one because it pours the best, but I made a lot of mistakes on this one, and the other ones too, and I would show you the other ones, but I'd have to find them, and one of them was on the brink of demise, so yeah. Here's another T-bone. This one's more just like a mug without a handle. At this point, it's huge. Here is one of my pride and joys, and it might not be pretty, as aesthetically pretty as I would like, but when I tell you, it is so hard for me to like make real volume. Like this is a supposed to be a casserole bowl. Problem is, I made the top way heavier than the actual bowl itself. So like it's just not that's not how it's supposed to go. Anyway, but my signature on it is super pleasing, and this is the biggest thing I've thrown in one piece to date. So I'm proud of myself. You know, and also I rushed it a bit when I came to trimming it, so you see these little like ridges. You can see my finger kind of like, you hear that? So what that's called is chattering, right? And it basically just means you're trimming it where you're not supposed to. It was too wet, and I didn't have the patience, and so I trimmed it anyway. However, it actually came out looking nice. Like it actually fits it. So big surprise. Now we're coming up on the end of the things. I gave a lot of my work to my family members because I didn't like it as much. But we also have a jar because we made jars. Like look at it. Look at how beautiful it is. This is one of the glazes I made too. This is a shiny blue or something. Shiny blue glaze. And I added a little bit of what's called underglaze under there. It's like ceramic paint type, like the equivalent of like paint for ceramics. But and a little underglaze and stuff like that in different shapes, and it's super cute. But I'm just mad that it's like brushy out here, and like look on the inside, look how well it's glazed. But I couldn't dip it because my container was too small. Let's let me lose some. Then we have this as well. This is another jar. This one is my best design jar that I have. Truly, like I love this thing. And I gotta find something to use it with. Like we just need jars, but I want to use it because it's here and I made it and it's mine. But yeah, so look at the inside. Okay, it's the outside. Same glaze inside. This is called cranberry red glaze, and I really wish it could have been like it was on the inside, on the outside too. But it's still cute, you know. But it's a very bright and vibrant color, so I still love it, you know. All right, now for the finale, I gotta go get it out the closet. One sec. This is so heavy. I love this one so much. This project was for hand building, so that means no ceramic wheel, no wheel throwing, no nothing spinning. That just means it's you and your hands and some tools. That's what wheel throwing is. I mean, hand building. As you can see, one of the handles came off. It was actually 4. But I based this off of some African pottery that I barely found. The internet was not very kind to me to try to do research on African pottery, even though they still make some. Anyways, neither here nor there. We were supposed to base it off of like our parents and stuff like that and their heritages. And now, me being African American was like, my family tree stops at a specific point. I don't know, like the boat erased all that. Like, you know, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out, they was like, okay, so like figure out where people of a region were from. So if they were from this state, from this area of this state, then it's likely they came from this area of Africa. So that's how I traced it back. It was like Angola versus like the Bida Benin or something. And I just took pottery from both of those areas and made my own little design. And I put a face on there. I was so happy because I just love like drawing faces. So I just made a face, but it wasn't nearly as easy as I thought it would be. But anyways, so this is like my biggest, most heavy work to date, girl. I gotta put this back in my closet. It's too heavy. But yeah, I'm so very proud of it, and I love it so much. But yeah, that's crazy. That's my work pretty much, or the ones that I want to show you. You know what I'm saying? There's other stuff, but that's not gonna see the light of day. Don't worry about it. Okay. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this little show and tell situation. No, this is not the same day. What are you talking about? Oh, I just like this flannel. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll see you later.